Hey guys, Josh here, and today I want to look at the behind the scenes for February. But before I go into that, there's a quick Invention update that's coming on Monday, which is going to be really quite useful. So basically, it's just reducing the cost for equipment siphons. So it will now be 50 simple parts, 5 dexterous parts, and 5 precious parts, instead of 150, 20, and 20 respectively. So this will just make it cheaper, a lot more worthwhile to use them basically. So that's a nice little smart update that's coming on Monday. And they are also looking at the fact that using charges just drains too quickly, so they're going to address that at some point as well. And the second thing is just that the Premier Club is closing soon. It closes at the end of the month, so if you want to get that, then you got to hurry up with that. Not really going to get into if it's good or not. I barely even read it, to be honest, but I mean, if you're going to play for the next year, then it's probably worth it, so definitely have a look at that. So onto the behind the scenes though. It looks like a really good month. There's quite a lot on here. Well, I mean, there's not too much in number of updates, but in terms of quality it looks pretty good. So starts off with the quest, the new Nomad quest, which is going to come out. So this is going to need quite a few other quests like Dishonor Among Thieves, The Mighty Fall, The Void Stares Back, Nomad's Requiem, Throne of Miscellanea, and Heart of Stone. Plus you need 75 in woodcutting, mining and construction, so fairly high requirements I guess. And there's going to be a really hard boss fight. I'm guessing you're going to have to fight Nomad again, so definitely going to be tough, but this is really interesting. It basically kicks off the whole Sliske's Countdown quest series, so it's the first of 4 quests, so I'm really looking forward to this one. Second one that kind of ties into this is the God Scoreboard. So basically in the center of the Varric GE, they're going to put this kind of replica Edicts of Gothics, which is going to track what the gods are doing. I think that might mean stuff like the number of gods that are being killed, or just generally what they're doing. I don't really know what it's going to do, but so that's going to come. And also it's going to spread these pieces around the world, which you can get and trade them for XP, so that's quite nice as well. The next one is Double XP Weekend, so this is coming on the 26th of February. Not gonna work for Invention. They want to keep the high scores, kind of just not have double XP, not have bonus XP, or any of that for a while, so not including Invention, but obviously you can do anything else. And it's for the Game Blast event, so the Well of Goodwill is coming back as well, so you can donate money to charity through bonds, which is nice to see. Next we have Rune Metrics, which is this new tracking tools they're releasing. So firstly, a lot of it will be free, but if you want to access historical data on here, you have to pay for it, which is a bond a month, which is fair enough because they have to store a large amount of data, which obviously costs money, so that's fair enough. And obviously it's not essential either, so no problem with that. But it just tracks stuff like stats and your XP gains, and it has drop logs and stuff like that, damage calculators, just loads of different tracking stuff. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, then that'll be quite useful. But I imagine for the majority of people, probably not going to use it, but I mean, it's a nice update nevertheless. Next they have Invention. So these are small batches of Invention updates. Firstly, they have they're adding more augmentable items, stuff like the crystal pickaxe and hatchet, and also they're introducing more skilling perks. So I think most of the perks, or if not all the perks, are combat related at the moment, so having more skilling perks. They gave examples like not emptying resource locations when you gain resources, and consuming resources for XP and stuff like that. So that would definitely help with skilling, and that's just definitely a nice update. Hopefully they kind of rebalance some of the current perks as well, of this as well. So we'll see what happens there. And the last one is the Zodiac Event, which is similar to the Death Lotus training from last year. Same kind of thing. You have a daily task to do, get rewards like cosmetics at the end. So that's just a nice update there. That's basically all the main updates. There's a few small ones. So a ninja update is you can wear god books in the pocket slot, which give bonuses to all styles, and also they're going to have a special attack if you fully charge them up. So that's quite good. Don't know how useful they'll be, just because you could use a scrimshaw, which might be better, but we'll have to see about that. Also, they're allowing free-to-play to trade member items and making the KBD and Giant Mole free-to-play as well, just to give them some more bosses and also make it so like they can sell their member gear to get bonds as well, to get membership. So, and actually also they're adding more abilities and adding dual wield as well, so even more for free-to-play. The last thing they didn't even mention, but there's this new boss, the Mimic, which is the treasure hunter chest boss thing, which has 4 levels you can fight, and you get higher rewards. You can fight it 5 times a day. Not quite sure. I mean, because obviously I didn't mention it, so it's not going to be like a major thing, and it's only around for 1 weekend, so I don't know what to think about this, but I mean, it should be quite interesting, I guess. I doubt it'll be very difficult, but we'll see about that. And I mean, that is basically it. The only other thing to mention is that you can vote for the Eastern Lands content, because that won the poll, which I voted for as well. I'm really excited for that, to finally be able to go there. So you can just vote for stuff like skilling updates, mini games, D&Ds, things like that, to be put on the Eastern Lands, because it's like a whole new continent basically, like old school Zaya. So this will be really interesting. I'm definitely looking forward to that update in the summer. And I don't know what they're going to do. I think they said that there's a lot of bosses they're releasing this year, so probably won't be bosses on here, but if there's like really good ideas, then yeah, there will be, I guess. But on the whole, like, this month's looking really good. I'm definitely looking forward to the quest. Double XP is always nice, and obviously Invention patches are needed, and that'll be really good to see. In terms of content, like, there's not too much, but I'm not particularly bothered, because I mean, we just had a new skill. I'm going to be training that regardless of what comes out, really, apart from I'll do the quest when it comes out, because I want to kind of maintain my quest cape and stuff like that. But I mean, other than that, like, I'm not bothered about there being a lack of content. So I'm probably just going to be training Invention like for the next few months anyway, so that's all good with me. But yeah, that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like if you did, and I'll see you next time.